2,500 Commodore games available for download, which you can play on this computer. So if you have lost Manic Miner and thought you were never going to get it back, if you were a devotee of Revenge of the Mutant Camels, if you want to play Hunchback once again, you can do so, and you can experience the full blocky graphics and do all sorts of things with it that you might have thought you had forgotten the joy of doing. Dust off your basic programming. The Commodore 64 was the first computer I ever owned. I taught myself BASIC on it. I remember playing all those games on it. And you can still do that. You can still do basic programming. You can still play games on it. Absolutely superb educational tool for learning programming. Nothing to beat it.
I bet you didn't know that the Commodore 64 also had a program that could turn it into an auto cue machine. A guy called Michael Redgrove down in Thanet had a program that you could use the Commodore 64 and key it up, and you can actually make a nice little rolling auto cue device. That's what I used to do when I was doing the cable television stint. I have to say that once you've got this, don't forget, that's all you need to take around with you. So you could be going up to Scotland to visit friends. All you'll need is obviously their telephone line, which you can plug into, and you can be on the net up there. That's the magic thing about email. Again, I can get my email whether I'm in Norway, Finland, Sweden, wherever. Again, you'll be able to get your email wherever you are, because that's all you need to take around with you. That keyboard.
Yeah.
Plug it in. Obviously, you'll need the permission of the person you're plugging it into, their landline. If you're in a hotel, obviously, you'll have to check as to whether you can get a direct line out. But all it will be is a local telephone call, no matter where you are.
And because it's web-based email, that's it. Now look at this. Who remembers this? Look, the famous Commodore blue screen. And you can do things like, help.
This is like me going back to the days of the ZX81 when Sinclair actually released the first computer with something like 1K of memory, and you had a RAM pack of 16K which you have to hold in the back with a piece of sellotape, and if the table shook you lost everything that you typed into it. And here he is doing something you should never do. This is the first thing you did when you bought a computer back in those days. And is it going to work?
There you go. That's my program I've just put in there. Look, 10, print help, 20, print inner loop, 30, go to 10. Ready? Right, let's run it and see what happens. It should actually. Ah, there you go. Help in a loop, help in a loop, help in a loop. That's superb.
Wow.
That BASIC is such an interesting and versatile programming language that I would say to the children amongst you, or your kids, if they're interested in programming, this is a great little tool to actually develop interest in computers and in programming.
But of course, it's so much more than just that, because it can straight away get you onto the internet. It can straight away get you sending emails literally anywhere in the world. Getting in touch with, like my daughter Andrea, gets in touch with everybody via email. She gets answers from all over the place. You can actually get in touch with the White House. You can get in touch with NASA. You can get in touch with the Louvre in Paris. You can get in touch with almost anyone via the email system. And it's a great way of getting things done. If you want to get things done, all you've got to do is pick up that telephone, give us a call, 0800 50 40 30. In the future, you won't even have to do that, because you'll be able to get us on www.qvcuk.com.
Your turn to play Hunchback, Paul.
No, that's your turn. Oh, the bells,
come on.
Bells. 414938. It's the Web-it Commodore 64 Internet computer. QVC price at £244.50. Post and package £5.45. It's back in stock. Sold it last time on air. And I think we're going to let Tim carry on playing Hunchback until he just keep him happy.
But look at the quality graphics on that.
Okay. Let them
look at the quality graphics.
If you want to know a bit more about getting onto the internet, why don't